room 4. We are first grade, and we love Reader's Theater. We like to read. Reader's Theater is a fun way to read. One of the most fun ways to read. These 6 children were so brave, they volunteered to be in the first Johnny Appleseed play, the first Reader's Theater. I had 2 boys who said, no thank you. But after today, I can guarantee they'll all want a turn. So, with no further ado, I'd like to introduce room 4, boys and girls, reading the story of Johnny Appleseed. Okay, read it one. Do your voice.
Go.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to our presentation called Johnny Appleseed. The story of Johnny Appleseed. The story of Johnny
1, 2, 3.
The story of Johnny Appleseed, America's best-loved pioneer.
Keep your voices together when you do that. Okay, next reader. Scripts are down by
The
tongues.
story of Johnny Appleseed, America's loved pioneer. Johnny Appleseed was born September 26, 1774 in Leeds, Massachusetts.
Scripts by your tongues. Excuse me. Luke, do you want to read this piece from me?
Back then, I was called John Chapman. My name would change many years later. When I helped the pioneers, by planting apple trees. Soon everyone called me Johnny Appleseed. Oh. Johnny Appleseed loved nature. He loved animals and spent much of his childhood walking through the woods near his house. When I was 23 years old, I set off for a new adventure. I began to walk across the mountain of Pennsylvania. Johnny Appleseed carried some food in a sack. His sack was also filled with apple seeds. Johnny Appleseed walked a pot upon his head. He walked through the forest and began to plant apple seeds. I knew that someday soon the pioneers would come to Pennsylvania. They would need apple trees. Johnny walked and walked. He cleared the land with more apple seeds. In Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana. Johnny spent his days planting apple seeds. At night, he made a bed of leaves and gazed at the stars overhead. Johnny Appleseed loved children. He always told them stories and made them little toys. Johnny Appleseed helped pioneers build their homes and barns. He gave everyone he met more apple seeds. He was a very kind man indeed. I was happy when I could help others. spending time with the wood thing animals. I planted Appleseed for many, many years. It made me glad to be helping the pioneers. Sadly, Johnny Appleseed caught a bad fever and died. No one was quite sure when. No one will ever forget a very special man, a loving and generous man, whose name was
Johnny Appleseed.
The end.
They are nailing it. Okay, here's your, now they don't know about this. I'm going to ask you guys, since you're the experts on Johnny Appleseed, to ask the audience a question that the answer is, of which the answer is in your script. You don't tell the answer, you just ask for somebody to raise their hand and answer a question, but it has to be something you learned in your script, so look back. See if you can find something you could ask a question about, okay? And we will be good listeners and raise our hands if we think we know the answers. When somebody thinks they have a question.
Like us?
Yes, like you. You have a question, Liz?
Yes.
Okay, first question.
Oh, well, I didn't know it was going to be like this.
I know, but what would you like to ask and see if they remember? Don't tell them the answer. Do you have an idea?
That, like, at the end I didn't know I was really going to be dead, but,
yeah.
but I was going to be for the 10.
Yeah, you were. Okay, let's see what Holden.
How did Johnny Appleseed get a cold?
How did he get a cold? We did talk about it. Okay, anybody want to answer that question? Okay, you choose something.
Noah.
He was traveling a long way with so far.
Is that what it said? Please stand up, that's not story.
I'm pretty sure.
Can you read the part that says? Who read that part?
Rachel.
Rachel, read us that paragraph about when we done. But you would, I think, on the last page or next page. Let's all stand still.
Johnny Appleseed. Wait, no.
Listen. Okay, I think it's the last page.
Sadly, Johnny Appleseed caught a bad fever and died. No one was quite sure when.
Okay, so we don't quite know how or when, but good. Okay, good. You got the right idea. Who else has a question? Magnus?
Why did Johnny Appleseed love nature?
That's a hard one. Okay, choose somebody in the audience.
Claire. Like that.
Okay, well, don't put your hand up then. Anybody else want to give it a try? In the audience. I think Katie has his hand up, and so does Luke.
Can we like animals?
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. What else does he like in nature? Animals and
Children.
well, what?
Noah. Bugs.
Bugs. I imagine. Yeah. Okay. Is that a good answer for you, Magnus? Yeah. Okay. All right. Anybody else have another question? Different question. Let's go to a girl. Rachel.
What's the story about?
Oh, what or who?
Who's the story about?
Okay. You put that by your tummy. Say it one more time. Don't lift your script.
What's the story about?
Good. You can lift your eyes. Then okay. Okay.
Noah.
Well, wait. Noah's had a turn. I'm sorry. Noah's had a turn. Let's choose someone.
Michael.
Johnny Appleseed.
Oh, is he right? Yeah, thank goodness. Okay, please stand still. We still have a couple more questions. Yes, girls. Okay, why was he called Johnny Appleseed? Okay, that's a good question. Anybody have an idea about that? Let's choose someone. Oh, children too.
I choose Alex.
picked apples and he went all over the place planting them, didn't he? Good. Be tall? I think probably. Yeah, he kind of, in that book he looks tall. Sophie, which question?
Who is special and generous?
Oh, and kind. Who was special, generous, and kind? Ooh.
Bailey. Johnny Appleseed.
Oh, yay. Good one. Yes, Holden.
Why did Johnny Appleseed love kids?
Well, that's kind of hard to answer those. Why does somebody love a child? Do you think just because kids are cute and sweet and lovable? I think so. I think so. Yeah. All right, last one. Ryan, do you have a question for us?
Why was Johnny Appleseed so old? He wasn't that old when he got it.
This is true. He did live to be true. I have a good one for you.
Oh, he's so old. Why am I yelling out?
Do you remember? Okay, get ready.
What was Johnny Appleseed's real name?
Oh, that's a hard one. Okay, let me introduce our readers to you today. Reader 2, looking oh so lovely, today is Miss Claire Slater. Today, the last day, was sad that there weren't more words to read. I told you just wait. There'll be more. Pioneer 1 was read by Rachel Henderson. All right, good job, Rachel. Nice reading. Pioneer 2, Sophie Smalley. Johnny Appleseed himself.
Ryan Patrick!
Yeah. Reader 3 was done by Magnus, and Reader 1 was read by Holden. Parents, I'd like to thank you for coming. These are very short, I realize, just out of a busy day, but thank you for your support. The children and I love to have you come. You can see they are reading, they are figuring things out, and this is a fun way to read. Reading can be fun. It is fun, and I hope